Afternoon. So we are in the middle of day 2. That over there is the thing that's taking all the stuff that they've cut down and turning it into bark. That's all it does, is grind it up and turn it into wood chips. Which is great because I'll be going over there collecting chips as needed. I say that, but they've also told me they're going to bring me an entire truckload. The supervisor's just been really happy that, I've let them cut down what they want to cut down and not necessarily fought them. I don't want to fight them. I'm looking at snow or high winds. You look at like the tree there with the red X on it. The bottom is starting to rot. You can see where it's all pulled away. I guess the prior owner wouldn't let them cut the trees down. I'm like, cut it down. The thing is huge. You can see it's bowed. They've already cut the top off of it, but it comes down, it's taking out the power lines. So, I'm letting them take down pretty much what they want to take down. I will adjust from there. And having said that, they've done things like prune the oak trees, both of them, on both sides of the pear tree, and topped the pear tree for me. So the pear is going to get more light, and when they're done, I'll come out and actually prune the pear. So next year I should have a really good pear harvest. And then by next year I'll have another deer fence in, and the squirrels won't be able to jump on the pear tree. And I should actually have pears. And I'm scooting back so you can see that this is again going up to the other person's property. They're doing, basically, it's a 5-year cut. Cut it back. And I'm okay with that. Cut it back. But pretty much I've tried to stay in the house most of today, kind of stay out of their way. Let them do what they want to do. I'm quite sure when the guy comes out from over there, you can't see him now, to start grinding the stuff that's there, because that's all piles of stuff to be ground. I might come out and video. This when they take that down and watch them grind that down, and they grind the little trees next to it down, and I'm gonna ask, right? The log that's sitting there on my drainage ditch, be awesome if they ground that up too. So, I'm gonna ask. But anyway, I'll talk to you later. I don't know if the grinder's actually gonna make it up here. I'm assuming so. They were cutting there yesterday and they made it over to the property. But we'll see. Talk to you later. Evening. All right, we're at the end of day 2. They came by with the shredder, and all the stumps that were sitting up, or all the debris pile. I'm back here at the where the power pole comes over to the property. Has all been ground down. Both rows of Sharons are gone. I won't be digging up either of them. And cleared it. Wasn't playing. They cleared it. And you can see the house better. I'm gonna get on the other side of the vehicle here, because you can actually see the old homestead now. There it is. I mean, I ain't even got to zoom in. You can see it, but there's the window and the door. Moss growing on the roof. That's what happens when you clear a bunch of shrub. It's crazy. I wouldn't tell you how safe it is. It looks like the whole underside there has been eroded away. Still, at some point in time, I'm gonna come over and take a look. Just, make sure. Yeah, but they just cleared all this. Didn't clean up the ravines. Didn't think they were going to. It's not specifically in their job tasking. Cut and mulch, cut and mulch. So it's crazy and it's awesome all at the same time. I've not driven it yet. I've not gone to the store yet like I thought I was going to. Maybe tomorrow. Been too busy wanting to see all this stuff. But yeah, this is where that long debris pile started. And they've mulched it all up. And then the fun part about all of that is I've since learned, just with talking, because I was able to get a hold of or talk to the guy who owns the cows and the 400 acres. There's actually two fences here. There's a fence on the other side of the trees that he uses to keep his cows in. This fence here is mine. Awesome. So the bad or fun part about that is where it was damaged up here, even before they came to clear the tree lines, I have to fix. If I, otherwise his cows get on my property, it sucks to be me. So look back, again, they cut it wide. Say the crazy debris pile. It collapsed the culvert here. Don't know if it was collapsed before and now it's just obvious, so I don't know. I'm not sure what the plan of action for that one is going to be. I mean, the rocks are there, that's awesome. I can still drive over it. I just don't know how much water comes off of this side and how much erosion I'm going to have to deal with. So, I don't know. So again, all the brush pile to the right here is gone. But this is where part of the barbed wire fence was. And it's just, it's cut, it's brambled. So I didn't walk in here yesterday because of all the brambles. But since they got it all cut down, I'm walking in it today. Just to see, how close to the ravine they did get or did not get. It's crazy, the ground is kind of soft and mushy from all the wood chip debris. It's spongy like. So if you see the orange tag there, that's where again, I wouldn't buy the property without a survey, an accurate survey. Come on, Neat. Focus on the tag for a second. So the orange tags, that's what the orange tags are for, is this is where the property survey is. So to the left of that is my property. So roughly right about here, I'm now on my property. And you can see what's left of there's a T-post with the barbed wire fence, or what's left of it. That's what's left of the deer stand. Can't see the bottom of the ravine, but there is the ravine. So yeah, I'm gonna have to come out here one day when I've got, again, the right clothes. Get a pair of hiking boots and something with some permethrin because of the ticks. And I'm gonna want to hike to the ravine. I want to see it. I want to see how deep it is. If it's an actual gorge, if there's water in it. This got me closer than anything so far. Whew. So I was talking to the guys, and they might have to come in and actually chop down some of the trees, because when they're sitting here looking at it, you can see there's a couple of trees that are just within inches of the lines. You know, so that they know they've got to do something. They can't get the equipment down in there, so they're having discussions on what they're going to do. And they grounded the crap out of this. All right, well, I'm going to let you go, and I'll talk at you later.